A couple of weeks ago, I somehow determined that Mortuary Machine was probably pretty good in this meta. I'm not 100% sure how I reached that conclusion, but it probably had something to do with there being a lot of spell druids that don't play many minions. And then there's also like Rogue and Demon Hunter that play a lot of little 1/1s and 2/2s and stuff like that, and you're probably not that upset if those get reborn. So maybe a 5-mana 8/8's just pretty good. And then I was also thinking that Cursed Vagrant is actually it's a really insanely statted card. It's just that Rogue doesn't typically play this kind of stuff. But I figured maybe I can build the Rogue deck that does play Cursed Vagrant and Mortuary Machine. So at this point I dubbed the deck Idiot Rogue, because it's built around these two giant idiot minions that don't do anything other than punch the opponent in the face. So from there, I just looked for all the overstated idiots I could find on Curve. Stranglethorn Tiger's a pretty big idiot. King Mookla's a pretty big idiot. Imprisoned Vile Fiend. I don't know if I'd call Spy Mistress an idiot, but she's pretty big. And then at this point, I'm playing 3 stealth minions already. So a full stealth package with Greyheart Sage, and Ashtongue Slayer looks pretty good. We can use Worgen Infiltrator as well. And Akama's kind of a big idiot himself. And then from there, I pretty much just looked for some other idiots to fill out the curve. Now, so far, I am 10-9 with this deck, which is a 53% win rate. So confirmed legend viable if you have several days to climb. Mortuary Machine new meta. Well, I found a nice 1-drop, but this hand is looking pretty sketchy right now.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
I want to keep my minion stealth here so I can draw 2 cards next turn. Maybe I just dagger into this twice and then save the backstab for next turn. I think I'd rather just backstab here, and then I have the dagger for Umberwing minions. Not sure if I hit with my 3/1 here. I mean, I guess if I hit with it here, I'm guaranteed to only get 1 hit out of it. So I may as well just save it for a chance where it might live.
All I see is weakness. We're with you.
Nightfall.
I don't love giving him bananas, but can't be that bad. It was pretty bad. I don't think I can win this game. He is kind of low on resources, though. Would have loved to just play a tiger here, but his board was getting a little bit out of control.
The fires of vengeance burn bright. Unleash foul.
Burrowing Scorpid's pretty good. Okay, that's kind of a waste of his Fell Screamer buff, but I guess he's getting up to the mana, or not buff, but discount. But I guess he's getting up to the mana where that probably doesn't really matter much. And I've got some big idiots that I can play over the next few turns. I probably do lose to Priestess of Fury. Although I guess this thing just deals with it. I don't know, maybe I'm doing okay here. Nice Bloodfin Raptor idiot. He's showing 9. Well, I'm showing 13, and he can't really do anything about it, so he might just be dead here.
Hide behind yourselves. I will still find you.
Even if he has Eye Beam, I still have lethal with this Ash Tongue Slayer. Not sure what he could have for 3 mana that would keep him alive here. Overconfident Orc. Wow, I'm really surprised I won that game.
Valera versus Rexar. Let the hunt begin.
Watch your back.
Well, that's a hell of a 1-2-3. Might go Akama instead of Greyheart Sage on turn 3. Lets me attack with the Spy Mistress a turn early. We'll see though.
In the shadows. Nightfall.
I don't think there's much reason for me to make the trade. I guess that was a reason for me to trade.
Akama has no map. Not anymore.
I really like coining out Mortuary Machine on 4, but I might be better off just playing Greyheart Sage while it's active. He's definitely Highlander with the escaped Mana Saber.
A cruel fate awaits you in the ashes.
Step up.
I'm not sure if this 1-1 does anything relevant, but I just don't want to give him the opportunity to use it somehow.
That didn't quite hit the mark.
It's kind of a bad Faceless Corruptor. Well, I'm really glad I backstabbed that 1-1.
Here we go. Is it cold in the shadows?
I'm also glad that I didn't play Mortuary Machine going into his Faceless Corruptor turn.
Nothing but a bunch of big bears.
What did he draw off Scavenger's Ingenuity that he wouldn't play here?
Here we go. Black
Well, I guess I'm gonna find out, because he's gonna give it Reborn. I think if it was a Diving Griffin or a Zixor, though, he probably would have just played it last turn. So I'm not super worried about him abusing my Mortuary machine with a rush minion here. That's not too bad, because the crush doesn't get it. Mostly just want to play the 4-3 here. So with 2 Eviscerates and a Dagger next turn, potentially, I mean I do need to draw something to activate the Eviscerates, but I potentially have 9 damage with those next turn, so if just one of my 4 power minions connects, that'll be good enough for lethal. Looks like that's probably not going to happen though. But if this is just an AoE turn, then it looks like my Temple Berserker is going to hit for 3, which is pretty good. Worgen Infiltrator. Alright, so do I want to cast my Eviscerates here? It really doesn't look like there's much reason to, because all the expensive stuff that wouldn't let me double Eviscerate is not going to be lethal anyway. Well, I guess Flick could be, if I need to flick through a taunt. Maybe I play 1 Eviscerate, and then the second Eviscerate is always comboable next turn, regardless of what I draw. I guess missing this Eviscerate here could be bad if he uses my weapon and I draw a 6 or 7 cost thing. He'd have to kill my Worgen too, though. Wait, he did get a Diving Griffin off that Scavenger's Ingenuity? Showing 14, so I have to make this trade. I still have a lethal setup here with Spy Mistress plus Dagger. And I'm not likely to die here, I would say. But he could have Nagran Slam. Certainly some Dragon Queen Alexstrasza stuff could kill me.
Life and hope are worth fighting.
Okay, that's a bad one. Nice. I mean, he still has 1 mana, but 1 mana is not going to be able to save him, is it?
The forest fights back. Watch your back.
This is an interesting hand. I think I definitely want to coin out Mortuary Machine on 4, especially against Druid. Probably just go 2-3-4 and toss the Greyheart Sage. I could see tossing the Akama as well, try to hit a 1-drop. The Akama's pretty good though. Could have gone coin 2-2-3-4-5, but delaying my Mortuary Machine's not great, and coining out either of my 2s was not super good either. Or like coining this out would be fine, but then this being my follow-up is not great.
I don't have enough mana.
I don't really need to backstab this to protect my board or anything, and I probably don't really care about eating 3 damage. But it's just hard to imagine me not wanting to backstab it next turn, so may as well just do it this turn. Like, there's a good chance he's just gonna play another 3-2 that gets eaten up by my imprisoned guy. Maybe not, though. But then this is still a 3-5 instead of a 3-2, so I think this line was fine. I do have a question here, though. With the 7-drop pickup, maybe I don't want to play Mortuary Machine here. But the alternative is that I'm just playing a Burrowing Scorpid, so I'm pretty sure I play an 8-8. And I don't think the Fungal Fortunes deck is really going to be punishing my Mortuary Machine here. So I think it's pretty much a 5-mana 8-8. Hate to see it. But I can just Burrowing Scorpid one of these, hit him in the face for 14, and then I have 5, 8, 12 in hand next turn.
Let's see.
Maybe I should do some Savage Roar math. I am dead to Savage Roar if I don't trade at all here. Oh wait, no, I'm killing one anyway, though. Right, so 6 times 4 is 24, plus 2 from face. I think it's too much work to play around anything on top of the Savage Roar, so I'm just going to hit him for 14 here. I could certainly be dead, but I think that would be a little bit unlucky. I actually don't even know how many Roars is common in that deck. This is some research I probably should have done before being dead to Roar plus something small. I have exact lethal right now, assuming he hero powers.
Deal with him.
That was a Fungal Fortunes into an on-curve Glowfly Swarm. He just died. Sick.
Valir versus Rexa. Let the hunt begin.
Watch your back.
Keep the best 1-drop in my deck.
In the shadow.
Man, this is a lot of little stealth minions in the first couple turns. I think he's going to be in trouble if he misses his drop here. Okay. I don't think there's any reason for me to trade into that. He'll have to trade, or else a 2-1 instead of a 3-1 kills this guy. Face! The disrespect for the damage my deck can output.
Nightfall. Here we go.
What am I scared of if I just go face with this Worgen? Unleash, I guess? I don't even know what's in this deck. I guess Unleash the Hounds is a real card. And I'm not even sure that I just want a straight up damage race when I have 2 5-drops in my hand.
Deal with it. Here we go.
My 3 and 4 really sucked this game. But on the bright side, I think Mortuary Machine is pretty good in this matchup. Probably have to trade into that though, unfortunately. Looks like these decks actually don't play much Snake Trap anymore. That's interesting. Pack Tactics is scary though. And explosive, obviously, so just going face isn't super appealing. Okay, so I guess it's explosive. If it's explosive, I should trade, right?
Here we go. Here we go.
I just need this Mortuary machine to connect twice and eviscerates lethal. I don't think that matters. I don't think he can trade that off twice before the game ends. He might be able to, like, trade it off and then play, the twin spell thing that deals 1. I guess that could be a thing. Alright, so I'm taking 2 here. He's got 6 damage, it looks like. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm playing Stranglethorn Tiger plus this. I guess maybe if this is a Bone Wraith, I might do something different.
Here we go.
Alright, buddy. You either have enough damage or you don't. He's still thinking, so that tells me I'm probably gonna win this game. Wait a second. None of the lists I looked at were playing freezing, so I'm just gonna assume he doesn't have freezing trap. Oh, he's not even gonna bother bluffing it? Is he sure he didn't miss lethal there?